The fallout from former President Donald Trump's wildly racist rally in Madison Square Garden continues to be felt. In Florida, for example, which has the largest population of Puerto Ricans in the U.S. compared to the other 49 states, totaling around 1.2 million, Latino and Hispanic groups are furious at comments like these.
Like, I don't know if you guys know this, but there's literally a floating island of garbage in the middle of the ocean right now. Yeah. I think it's called Puerto Rico. And these Latinos, they love making babies, too. Just know that. They do. They do. There's no pulling out. They don't do that. They come inside, just like they did to our country.
Now, they got a lot of pushback here from people like Rolando Barrero with the Democratic Hispanic Caucus of Florida, saying this, quote, "It's everybody's country, you know? It is not one of division and disdain like he would want it to be." U.S. Representative Darren Soto, Florida's 9th District, said, "It's just more of this racism, more of this fascism of attacking minorities as vermin, as non-human." Remember, that is what he said about migrants, about undocumented immigrant. They are less than human. So dehumanizing language. Now, State Representative Susan Valdez of Tampa said, "Now you're attacking our brothers and sisters from Puerto Rico, who are American citizens. When will it stop? When is enough enough?" Now, so far, I've pretty much given you quotes from Democrats, but there are Republicans that are not happy as well, including Representative Carlos Jimenez, Representative Maria Salazar, and Senator Rick Scott. Yeah, they all posted to social media, starting with Carlos Jimenez saying, "This is not a joke. It's completely classless and in poor taste. Puerto Rico is the crown jewel of the Caribbean and home to many of the most patriotic Americans I know. Tony Hinchcliffe clearly isn't funny and definitely doesn't reflect my values or those of the Republican Party." You might want to tell the Republican Party that. Just saying. Maria Elvira Salazar writes, "Disgusted by Tony Hinchcliffe's racist comment calling Puerto Rico a floating island of garbage, this rhetoric does not represent GOP values. Puerto Rico sent 48,000 plus soldiers to Vietnam with over 345 Purple Hearts awarded. This bravery deserves respect. Educate yourself." I love that a Republican is saying, "Educate yourself." But wait, that's kind of the problem. A lot of Republicans don't. Rick Scott, Mr. Medicare fraud himself, right, said, "This joke bombed for a reason. It's not funny and it's not true. Puerto Ricans are amazing people and amazing Americans. I've been to the island many times. It's a beautiful place. Everyone should visit. I will always do whatever I can to help any Puerto Rican in Florida or on the island." Now, look, these Republicans are looking to get reelected, obviously. So, of course, they got to call it out because they've got large Puerto Rican populations that they're trying to, get to vote for them. That said, the same thing is going on with the Trump campaign. It turns out they also need Latinos to win. They put out a statement that the Puerto Rican joke, quote, "does not reflect the views of President Trump or the campaign." Yeah, they kind of do, actually. They actually do. Look, that speech was vetted ahead of time. It was literally loaded into the teleprompter. And people, by the way, the people that reviewed it before, apparently his set was originally going to include calling Harris the C word. All right? And they looked at it and they're like, "Ooh, oh no, we can't have that. All right? We can excuse the racism, but we're going to draw the line at misogyny." Oh, good to know. Good to know.
The Republican Party's racist.
Now that's in Florida. In Pennsylvania, which is a must-win state, some of the near 500,000 Puerto Rican voters are also up in arms. A nonpartisan Puerto Rican group recently drafted a letter urging its members to oppose Trump on Election Day. Now, Norberto Dominguez, a precinct captain with the local Democratic Party in Allentown, said, quote, "It's spreading like wildfire through the community," these comments, right? "It's not the smartest thing to do, to insult people, a large group of voters here in a swing state, and then go to their home asking for votes. Yeah. So on Tuesday, Trump is going to Allentown to do a rally there in the middle of the Puerto Rican community. Oh boy. That's going to go very, very well. But no one's ever accused racists of being smart. Victor Martinez, an Allentown resident who owns the Spanish language radio station La Mega, said, this was just like a gift from the gods. Yeah. If we weren't engaged before, we're all paying attention now. And he says that in context of Puerto Ricans in the area haven't been on the fence when it comes to voting. Now suddenly, a little bit of excitement in the air. Yeah. Then, of course, you have influential Puerto Ricans like Bad Bunny, okay, who weighed in on his Instagram account. Bad Bunny shared a post from Harris's Instagram account that outlined her agenda for the island. He shared a Harris clip on his Instagram as well, which has about more than 45 million followers, saying, "I will never forget what Donald Trump did and what he did not do. When Puerto Rico needed a caring and competent leader, he abandoned the island, tried to block aid after back-to-back devastating hurricanes, and offered nothing more than paper towels and insults." I remember. Oh, I remember. Okay. Who can't forget him flinging paper towels at people and thinking that he's out there helping? And who can forget, him talking about big water, ocean water. That's what it is. It's very difficult because it's an island. Surrounded by water, big water, ocean water. Okay. And it was very, very wet.
Tolerated. One of the wettest we've ever seen from the standpoint of water.
Water, big water, ocean water.
Yeah. And then, of course, the nonstop instances of Republicans forgetting that people in Puerto Rico are American citizens. Oh, why do we got to help Puerto Rico when Texas has gotten hit by a hurricane as well? Well, we need to help Americans. You idiots! They are Americans. Okay, just because Puerto Rico is not a state doesn't mean the people living there are not American citizens. They are. Okay, they are. But once again, nobody's ever accused racists of being smart. So there it is, though. Bad Bunny, by the way, according to their representative, said he is supporting Kamala Harris, which, yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. Look, we don't know how much of an impact this may have on the election, okay? But I think it's very possible that through their unabashed racism and their Nazi-like rally at Madison Square Garden, Trump and his team just gave themselves an October surprise. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe, hit the bell icon in order to get notified whenever a new video is released. And if you want to support independent, progressive media through this difficult time where it seems like everybody is shutting down, you become a member on our YouTube page, you become a subscriber on Facebook, or you can go to my Patreon. It's patreon.com/Jeff Waldorf. Thank you.